What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. So, listen, I gotta say, fellas, I've been doing some thinking, and I'm starting to think that the actual American dream is to find a wealthy woman who will straight up provide for you. Now, listen, this is not a fucking conventional idea, and I know if someone who is over the age of 60 was watching this video, they're probably gonna leave a hate comment. I've been getting a lot of those on YouTube. That's all right. I don't mind it. Y'all can I'm glad that you guys can be honest, but listen, now I see a lot of women who are, advising each other, don't be a stay-at-home wife. You got to make sure you are a successful career. You don't want to rely on one. I'm like, to all the fellas out there, if you find a fucking woman who was like, hey, I make enough money where, I want you to, retire and just, be unemployed and, basically, be the house husband and, I can go make all the money and work all day. Fucking take that opportunity, bro. Like, wife her up on the spot, bro. I literally don't even care what y'all got to say. Listen, now, I've been seeing a lot of talk lately. I see this. I think I saw it said, young women are, out earning young men. And I see a lot of these comments. People are like, as a young man, you're supposed to be being defensive. You're supposed to be like, wow, how do I reverse trend? And I'm like, you know what? Bet. Now instead of having to, because, back in the day, the deal was, you had to be a provider and then, you find some girl, who maybe will cheat on you, and then, you're supposed to, be a provider all day, and, that's just the role you're given, but, you're somehow still the oppressor and whatnot. Honestly, I'm glad that those fucking days are gone, because here's the thing. Honestly, like, if I had some girl who was like, hey, I need you to keep the house clean, I need you to make me meals, I need you to take care of my children, that house would be tidy. She would be having a 5-star meal every single night. And I would be the best father. I would be like, I'm talking like, I'm not trying to self-glaze, but like, I would spend most of my time. I mean, if that was the role you want me to be, I would do that. And honestly, if you're a feminist, I think you should, what's up, Charlie? I think you should support this idea because, listen, isn't this what y'all wanted? I mean, hey, more women in the workforce. There's more women in the workforce than men, actually. That's actually a thing now. So, maybe this is the future. Hey, I ain't complaining, bro. Y'all can work, bro. Y'all can get that bag. All right. I'm gonna be chilling. I'll be having fun no matter what. So that's all I'm gonna say.